Hello everyone, it is currently August 15th at about 8:52 in the morning, and I am getting ready to start working on Like Father, Like Son again. Today is going to be a really big writing day. Basically what I'm going to be doing is breaking up my writing by doing some reading and stuff, as you guys may know, just because I'm trying to get through a lot of books this month. And I know I said like a couple days ago or like a week ago I wasn't going to like try to reach a page number or anything, but I'm feeling much more motivated after taking a little bit of time to slow down, considering all the stuff that's been going on with July with 3 readathons back to back to back. But I took a few days to kind of regroup, and I'm feeling really motivated to pump out a bunch of stuff over the next couple of weeks, because on the 25th I'm probably going to be moving to my first apartment for the school year. It's like a campus apartment basically, and it's either going to be the 25th or the 26th, I'm not quite sure. And before then, I want to try to pump out as much stuff as possible with writing, with reading, videos, things of that nature. So today is a really big writing day for me because I need to try to catch up on a lot of stuff. So I've done a little bit of editing stuff, more so just to kind of get me started with this next chapter I'm working on, which is an Olivia chapter. And so the plan is to write basically 2 chapters, which are basically my next Olivia and Alan chapters, which are usually fairly short compared to my Mara chapters. Then taking a little bit of a break and taking the little girl I babysit outside and sitting out in the sun and reading for a little while. Then coming back and writing some more, writing probably about 4 more chapters over the course of the day, as well as writing 2 poems to finish off a section of my poetry book. And that is an update I wanted to give you guys. So if you are not following my writing vlogs, basically, and this is the first time you're watching one, I have 2 writing projects I'm working on. I have a mystery novel that I've been working on for about 3.5 years now. That's kind of been in a standstill because of school and work and things of that nature. It's been hard to like be able to have the time to sit and write it. But I've also decided to start working on a poetry collection, which is poems about women in my life that have influenced me and have made me kind of who I am today. And originally it was going to be only 5 women specifically, but I felt that the poetry book was just way too short for what I wanted, so I decided to extend it and include basically more people that I think have really influenced me in different ways, and kind of things that they may have taught me, which I really enjoy because it allows me to be able to write about more people that I really were influenced by and kind of looked up to throughout my life for different reasons. So I incorporated like some teachers and mentors and more family members that I've really, felt like I've been inspired by, and more friends that I've been, poems about friends that I wanted to incorporate. And I think what I may do eventually also is go back through some of the poems that I've already written and revise them and, try to make them better than they already are, because it's been at least a couple of months probably about 3 or 4 months since I've even touched the poetry book, so I need to like go back through and do that. I also have a couple videos I'm working on today when I get home, and I'm pretty excited. I'm gonna try to get through a lot of The Help by Catherine Stockett today too, but I just don't know. It's gonna depend. But yeah, today's a big writing day for me. I'm very excited, and so what I'm basically going to do is, like I said, work on 2 chapters right now with writing kind of the bare bone ideas, and I'm going to try to edit as minimally as possible unless something I realize that I'm writing needs to like be looked at and maybe addressed. So I just need to get that stuff done. Then once I can get through all the stuff I'm writing today, probably either the next time I go to write or maybe later tonight if I have time, going back through and making some edits and changes just based on what I feel like I need to hit on once I have a little bit of time, away from it. So anyway, I'm going to get started with chapter 11. I got a little bit of it started right now, but I need to continue with it. It's a very important scene because it's kind of a point where things start to turn for Olivia. There's a couple different kinds of turns that are going on. There's a turn for Mara, for Olivia, and then for Alan, who is like our bad guy in this story. And So right now we're getting to a point where it's Olivia's turn to have her kind of plot turn in a sense. So anyway, I'm going to get started and I will talk to all of you guys later. Okay, so it is currently now about 9:53 in the morning, so it's been about an hour, and I just finished working on chapter 12. I've basically written the bare bones of what I would like for chapters 11 and 12, which went really smoothly. I really like the Alan scenes that I have within this book already, because I think that they really kind of play with the idea of the fact that this guy has kind of this double life going on, which is like the main point of his whole perspective. And with Olivia, again, there is this turn that is going on. We haven't exactly gotten to the turn for Alan just yet. That comes a little later in the story, but I'm really excited with what I have so far. And I'm gonna go and sit outside and let the little girl babysit play outside for a little bit, since it's still fairly cool. It's supposed to get a lot warmer today, and I wanted her to be able to go play outside for a little bit. And then once I get to a point where I want to stop with reading, I'm going to continue working on the book. I'm going to write chapter 13, take another break, work on chapters 14 and 15, take another break, work on some poems for my poetry book, and then write the last chapter for today, which will be chapter 16. I don't know if that's going to be like you know, when I get home or whatever. Like, I don't know how it's going to work out with how the day is going, but like I said, it's already almost 10 o'clock, so probably by the time I get to chapter 15, it might be almost time for me to go home, which wouldn't be that big of a deal, to be completely honest, but it's just going to depend on how the day goes. So yeah, I'm pretty excited. It's going to be a good writing day. I'm already feeling great. I'm glad that I took like an hour to write those 2 chapters, and I feel like it's going to be a really, really good day for writing. So I will talk to all of you guys once I've finished my work for the day, basically. Hi guys, so it is currently 4:47 in the afternoon. I'm going to be leaving here probably within the next 10-15 minutes or so. I'm not quite sure, but I wanted to update you guys on my progress for the day. So I just finished writing chapters 14 and 15 of the book, and I have one more chapter to write for Like Father, Like Son, and I still have to write the poems for my mom's section of the poetry book. But so far today, I've written 4,821 words. Holy crap, I did not think, it does not even feel like I wrote that much. It honestly feels like I may have written closer to like 1,000, but I'm so impressed with the work I've done. Like, by the time I get done with the last chapter to work on today, I'm going to be well over 5,000 words, because this next chapter is another Mara chapter, which is much more extensive and is a lot longer. The Mara chapters, like I've said before, are really, really long compared to the Olivia and Alan chapters. And so I'm really excited, because this one specifically goes into kind of more, this next chapter kind of goes more into Mara's state of mind and how she's kind of starting to lose it a little bit, with the fact of having these 2 cases that she's struggling with right now. But holy crap, I've written almost 5,000 words so far today, and I'm really impressed with myself. I feel like I've done really, really well today. I feel like my motivation is back in high gear. I'm excited to write again. And that's great, because I've been dealing with this summer where I wanted to write so much, but I've been struggling with my motivation. and I'm just really happy at the moment. I feel like I'm actually getting stuff done that I want to get done. I will say that I lost a lot of time to writing because I've also been reading kind of interspertantly to give myself kind of mental breaks and focus on something else, so I'm not like solely focusing on writing or solely focusing on reading. And part of my reading has taken me a lot longer than I expected. Earlier today I read a lot and it took a lot longer than I anticipated because I kept getting distracted, but I'm really excited. I'm really happy with the progress I've made, and I think by the end of the day today I will get all the stuff I need to get done. Like I said, I still have 2 videos to record. I'm reading more tonight. I'm writing more tonight as well. I have nothing going on tonight that I need to do anything for, so it's just a day for me to write and read and have a good day. So I'm just really proud of myself, and I wanted to update you guys with it. So I still, like I said, have one more chapter to write and then a couple poems, and I'm just really excited. It's a good writing day. I'm so proud of myself. Hi guys, so it is currently 8:36 in the evening right now, and I haven't been able to do any writing after earlier today, and I'm probably not going to be able to because unexpectedly, well, not exactly unexpectedly, but I was able to get my computer to finally work. So basically my dad helped me with figuring out the problem with my computer, and we got it basically up and running. So for the first time in like probably 6 months or so, my computer is actually working, and I'm super excited. So I'm like re-downloading all the stuff that I have, so it's just gonna take pretty much all day. I've done a lot of work today though, which I'm very proud of, and basically all the writing that I had done today I'm gonna push off to Wednesday, which is, or not Wednesday, on Friday, so that's the day. So it's not gonna be too bad. I'm pretty happy. I may, if I do anything else, I may just sit and read more of the book I am currently working on, because it's just gonna be a lot easier to do that, and I'm just really proud of the work I've done today. I've written almost 5,000 words in one day. I wrote 5 chapters, and I'm just so proud of myself. I feel like I made a lot of progress, and my motivation is back and running for my book, so I'm very excited. But yeah, so basically that's going to be it for me today. I will update you guys again on Friday with more of my writing. Hi guys, it is currently August 24th. It is about 11:51 in the morning, and currently everyone's asleep, so it is actually Friday. So my parents are off at work, but I'm home. I stopped babysitting on Wednesday. The mom I babysit for didn't need me to come in Thursday or Friday because the kids were going back to school, so I had like the rest of the week off, and then I move up to campus on Sunday. So I'm gonna try to get as much writing done as I can. I haven't really written much in, I think, a couple weeks now because things have just gotten really crazy, and just my mental state hasn't been great, so I've really just taken a break, you know, with writing and stuff because I'm trying to get other books done, which I'm gonna end up having to take a lot of the books that I'm reading this month into next month, which is totally fine. It's not that big of a deal. I've got Emoji-a-thon going on next month anyway, and Contemporary-a-thon. It's not gonna kill me to add like a couple books to my TBR. And considering that this semester is not going to be as crazy as the last few, it should be fine. So anyway, I am going to sit down and start working on my poetry book today because I feel like I've focused a lot more on the novel recently over the summer, and I want to work on the poetry book itself. Basically, I want to write poems that are dedicated to my sister. Anyway, I'm gonna get started with Tori's stuff, and I will update you guys once I have finished. Okay, so that took all of about half an hour to do, so that was a great 30 minutes. I wrote 5 poems for my sister, which each of these like sections of people that are within this collection each get about 5 poems, and that's just kind of a rough idea right now. I don't think I want to include more than that because I feel like a lot of them, especially, it's harder as I go to create more, think of more images that remind me of these individuals. Some of the people that I've incorporated in this poetry collection, which I added one more to my friends group because I realized I forgot her unintentionally. Some of these people, I can't think of a bunch of images right off the top of my head because, you know, there's sometimes only so much I know of them, but they still, like, you know, have had a huge impact in my life. So and I don't want to like leave any specific people out, because these people especially that are in this collection are people who have taught me things, whether it's just, you know, indirectly, or it's things that, like, you know, based on how they live day to day, it reminds me of things that like I want to remember, or things that I've learned because of knowing where they come from. For instance, one of my aunts is a military wife, and so she's indirectly taught me a lot about, you know, loyalty and you know, just about being, you know, like the communication aspect of a relationship, because my uncle is usually gone a lot of the time with having to be at different bases and things of that nature, and so he's gone usually sometimes for like 6 months or more. So the communication aspect of a relationship is really important. So there's things about that about her, you know, with the fact that she is a military wife, that really makes me think of things that I need to remember, you know, going on in my adult life. And then my grandmothers, my dad's mom and her partner, you know, they've taught me a lot about acceptance of different people because of the fact that they are gay. And that was something that, you know, I was taught at a very young age because of the fact that my grandma has been with a woman now for over 30 years. But they both have taught me a lot about acceptance, and my grandma Tracy has taught me a lot about, you know, faith and things of that nature, and, you know, having faith, and even if you don't exactly, you know, ascribe to a certain faith. So just being faith, like having, you know, believing things are going to work out, and that everything's going to work out the way that they're intended to, things of that nature. So yeah, but that's basically the extent of my writing for the day. And Robert has just gotten up, so Kaya's all excited to see him because he's just gotten out of bed. So I am done writing for the day. Hi guys, so it is currently August 28th. Please excuse the fact that I'm in my sports bra and leggings. I got home from classes today, and I was gonna go to the gym after I got done with my homework, and then it got to about 7 o'clock, and I was like, nope, not happening. But I'm still very comfy, so I decided to just continue wearing this. So I wanted to update you guys with how the writing's been. It's been nada since the last time I talked to you guys. So the problem is if you've been watching at this point on my channel, if you've been watching like the day before this clip is being filmed, I had a video come out about, you know, moving into my apartment, and it was all great and fun, and I was really excited. I was going to record some videos. I have a whole space in my room that is going to be dedicated to my videos. And within an hour, my computer basically died on me. My laptop charger is not working for some reason. I don't know if it's the charger itself or the laptop, considering the laptop is like 3 years old. Sunday night, I had my laptop plugged in to charge overnight, and I got up and it was not, my laptop was not charged at all. And I thought that because of the storm we had over the course of Sunday night into Monday morning, that it, you know, the power went out and it just didn't, you know, work. But then I was going around testing light switches and stuff like that, and everything was working. And I thought maybe that there were some plugs that just were not working within the apartment, but I was proven wrong by testing a bunch of different stuff in those different outlets. And when I went to class later on in the day, my last class, I had plugged in my laptop in one of the plugs in the classroom and was able to charge my laptop for a good while there. And I thought, okay, you know what, it's fine, it's gonna work now, it's not gonna be a big deal. And then I get back to my apartment and I find that the charger has to basically be set in a certain way in order for the connection to happen between the charger and the laptop. So over the course of the day, it just got steadily worse to the point where no matter which way I held the charger or had it laying across something or what, no matter what way I had the charger laying, it wouldn't have a connection. So I don't know if it's the charger or the laptop itself. I had ordered a new laptop charger, the same one that I have currently, basically. I ordered a new one to be delivered here. It should be here tomorrow on the 29th. Like, computers and laptops are not supposed to last very long. You are really, really lucky if it gets past 3 years. Even if it gets past 2 years, you're considered to have a very strong computer, a very lucky computer, basically. So that means that probably for the rest of this week I will not be writing, so this is going to be the last clip that is ending off for August, and I'm sorry it's kind of ending on such a sour note, but basically I'm going to find out tomorrow whether or not the laptop works, and there will obviously be a vlog on my channel when that comes around, so I won't, you know, add that in here or anything, but it's just, I'm at a standstill now because I don't really know what else I can do. All that update stuff aside, this is the end of the August writing vlog. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Please let me know how your guys' writing has been. If you're a writer, you know, have you been able to write a lot in August? I unfortunately did not have as much time as I had anticipated because just this month really got away from me, and especially with finding out I got the apartment, I had to really figure things out for myself because I was not sure what to do, you know, with the fact that I had 3 weeks to get all my stuff together and buy a bunch of stuff for my apartment that I should have known 3-4 months ago, but I was on a waiting list, so I didn't really know what else to expect. So anyway, September, I hope I can write at least something. I know it's going to be a little bit more stressful because of school, but I hope that at some point I'm going to be able to write, even if it's just on the weekends, you know, being able to write a couple chapters or poems here and there would be really great. And yeah, I just don't know how the semester is going to go for writing, so I don't expect it to be super fantastic in terms of my writing, but we will see. So anyway, I'll talk to all of you guys in my next video. Bye guys.